And we're back. We did okay at this island, only failed one objective, and I think we took 1 or 2 hits of grid power throughout the island. I think it would have been 2, but we gotta resist. But anyway, let's move on. I guess the forest area makes sense with mechs that like fire. The fire wasn't nearly as cool against the robotic factory than I thought it would be. But I don't know, using fire in the ice world just seems appropriate. Yeah, I think the forests will synergize nicely with our immunity to fire. Okay, the bad news is the Vec are overrunning the island. The good news is we have old Earth military artifacts. Let's see, we 100% have to do this, because you can only leave 3 undone, and it's in the way of literally everything. And this doesn't give power or reactor cores, so doing it before this has no benefits. Okay, destruction of the dam is an objective. I guess it's a good thing that my artillery mech deals direct damage now, because that would be my only way to destroy the dam besides getting Vec to hit it. Okay, how much HP does the dam have? 2. Is that 2 per half, or just 2? Let's see, plus health scion is annoying. Maybe we can dunk that beetle in water or something. Okay, we gotta avoid mech damage and protect the robotics lab, which happens to start near all the enemies. Okay. So we could move here and push this guy into the water. We could swap the scion to this square, and then we could push this guy over to kill the scion. Let's see, doesn't block any spawns, kills 2 enemies, leaves 2 and 2 spawns. So we'd have 4 enemies to deal with next turn, but they'd be real enemies and not a blood scion. I think I need to keep looking for a better play. So you can swap a distance of 2. How much damage do you deal? 1. So we can't just swap this guy to the blood scion to make the blood scion die. I guess the thing is, I'm also kind of dealing damage to all enemies if I kill the blood scion. Maybe it is an acceptable play. I guess if these are ground enemies that spawn here, we're more okay with things, because we can break the dam to flood these squares if they go onto them. Dam is an advantage. I think I'm just going to do the play that I saw first. Kind of wasting our damage upgrade by just pushing an enemy. Alright. Locking in that turn. And yeah, although I didn't comment, it didn't escape my notice that that guy was making fire for me. I hope this guy threatens the Swap Mech. That's kind of funny. I don't know how good it actually is, but you're just getting dunked in the water. Let's see. Unless maybe standing here and hitting that guy this way is a better play. And then I could swap this guy here and I don't know. I mean, if I can just shoot this square with the artillery while standing like here, then it at least pushes these guys out of the way. But it probably is better to push this guy up, which can be done from here, or here. And then he kills this guy. Oh wait, what's the attack order? Oh, the attack order is bad. Glad I checked. I don't want to leave like a ton of enemies alive. I know it's what I've been doing, so perhaps my statement there is rather suspect. Actually, rather than swapping this guy into the water, what if I swap this guy with this, and then this guy hits him for 1. Now you wouldn't have anything productive to do. Well, you could move here, set this guy on fire, and bonk them against each other. I think I should undo this move in case I want to undo it later, but I think I want to lock in this move. It seems really good. Let's see. I guess you would move here and bonk them against each other. Oh, but I'm left with a way, or with no way to actually save all the buildings that I want to. Yeah, if only I'd gotten the +1 range on this guy, actually. Or +1 move on the mech. Or +1 move here. Let's see, I can still reset the turn. But, let's see, how does this look? And let's see, I can either bonk these against each other and light one on fire, or light this guy on fire. And the bonk is pretty irrelevant. I wonder if I can light the one that's in the water on fire. Like if it'll stick. Okay, it's still on fire. So this gives up 1 grid power. I'll accept it. We're getting close to our promotions on our other pilots. That's good. Okay, you're just gonna die to burning. Time is running out on taking out the dam, but we can just do it with 1 turn at some point. Wait, I should actually math this out before I start doing it. So I want this spawn blocked. In fact, is that the only spawn? Let's see. So if I shoot this guy directly, he's actually gonna die. But only to burning, so he'll still be blocking that tile. Probably... I want to just move this guy somewhere. Like over here or something. There's no burning tile I can swap him into. And then... it's acceptable if that guy hits the artillery. Although I actually can, no, I don't quite have the movement range, do I? Or no, I do. I could bop him with the flame mech. Actually, he'd die to the burning then, because shooting here also deals 1 damage to each of these 2 guys. Oh, the swap didn't turn out the way I was thinking for some reason. More like not thinking. Okay. So let's see. So, if I come down here, I can kill this guy by bopping him into my Swap Mech, and then the Swap Mech can move here and swap with this guy. So I do have the artillery for you to shoot the dam, which doesn't mess up any of my moves because the Swap Mech is flying. Actually, oh, it's too late to undo the move. I was gonna see if I could come over from this angle and then get a double kill. Oh, and I'm apparently ending with less than 4 mech damage. I wasn't even tracking that requirement. I, like, forgot it existed. Alright, flying colors. Compliments to the pilots, and we got a core. Oh yeah, and a time pod. Self-destruct. Mech explodes, killing self and anything adjacent to mech. Required power, default free, 1 use per battle. I'd rather not. Oh, mech reactor from the promotion. That apparently happened and escaped my notice. So some extra move would be welcome, I guess. Let's see. We have 2 reactors, one from the time pod and one from the objective. I could get my 4 length swaps, but I'm thinking +1 range, +1 move here. Right, that's not how you install power. I guess technically I should put the self-destruct on something. I almost like don't want to, because I might accidentally hit the button. At the same time, though, it could be good for like a final island heroic sacrifice. Let's load it on. Alright. Do not kill the volatile Vec, protect the coal plant. With our Swap Mech, that is what it's actually called, protecting 1 Vec should be fairly straightforward. Okay, so you're the volatile Vec. We do not want the gold one to die. Just kind of casually placing the melee guy in front. I'm counting the Swap Mech as kind of melee and the artillery in the back. Right. How much health do you have? 3. Yes. But it will become 2 as soon as I shoot the Scion. I can even let you block a couple hits. You've got 4 health. Oh! Didn't realize there was a building here. I could reset turn. What would I do instead? I'd just push him down and right and let my flame mech block the shot. This doesn't block a spawn, but it may be my best move. Well, it blocks 1 spawn. Yeah, there's no push associated with that enemy's attack. So I don't have to worry about it pushing me into the building. Alright. Good turn. It only took me 2 tries. Man, I'm really taking a long time on the hard missions. Probably as one should. Okay. Let's see, you are infuriatingly not dead yet. I can swap the volatile mech to here, or Vec, rather. And then... Wait. Okay. I think I shoot this guy directly. He takes 1 from fire, ends up here after his charge. We get pushed back onto the fire, that's fine. He'll die from blocking the spawn. Swapping with the volatile Vec will then free this guy, who can punch this guy. Sick turn. I was supposed to shoot. Oh! That's awkward. I was supposed to shoot before moving the Swap Mech. What do I do now? If I shoot now, it lights the volatile Vec on fire. He'll die before the objective. Well, turn is decidedly less sick now. I'll light a tile on fire just in case it helps me later. Because we've already used our reset. I'm still relatively okay with what just happened. Just like, this enemy should already be dead. Which is annoying. Okay, you're attacking after that. Can put you onto a spawn one more time. If I just push you once, you're gonna die to fire before anything really happens. Wait, you can move through enemies. And you have movement range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can kill this guy. So I think everything's actually okay. So you're gonna die to fire. This is our last time we can swap him onto a spawn. Yeah. We might have been able to block one more spawn had we actually killed that enemy last turn like it should have been. But that was acceptable. Okay. So now we're likely to swap our own unit, maybe? Oh, that's awkward. Victory in 1 turn. Nobody's dying. Oh, you're dying, but you can just swap out of it. Boom. He's targeting an empty space. You have the health to deal with the hit. You might as well just bop this guy. It didn't have any meaning, but you might as well bop him. Alright, region secured. Let's see, what 3 am I leaving undone? Probably the renovation complex. Let's see. And then... let's see, I would like to end with probably 6 corporate reputation. So, maybe the storage vaults plus one of the 2-star areas. This has air support. I like air support, especially when I have a swap mech. It's really great at moving things into specific positions. In battle with low mech damage and protect emergency batteries. I don't really want to defend a train. Especially because I could very easily catch the train on fire, I bet. Or maybe it's immune to fire. I guess the only way you'd find out is if you have a weapon that directly causes fire, because it only ever moves onto train tracks, which are not forest. Alright, all we have to do is protect or take less than 3 grid damage, and especially not lose this. So it's just a grid damage battle. Which, like, we were gonna try and prevent that anyway. So I'm just gonna forget their bonus objectives. Alright, you're dead. You know who else is dead? This guy. Let's see. Oh, I can't... I was hoping I could move all the way onto the Beck spawn square. Oh, and shooting this guy directly doesn't even kill him, though. Wait, do I have +1 range? I do. It only pushes the last enemy, but that's good enough. And let us at least light this space on fire. Boom, air support. Alright, there's a Scion. You'll have to excuse me if I'm not particularly intimidated. I think I will let more stuff spawn for the sake of the XP. But it's gonna come out being on fire. In fact, I'm kind of consciously working towards the idea of having 12 tiles on fire since we got that extra range flamethrower. Actually, maybe I should block one of these 4 spawns. 4 enemies is kind of a lot. Man, missed our opportunity to use the self-destruct button. Okay, you're gonna burn to death. You are gonna die to the airstrike. We can swap something else into airstrike range. How much health do you have? 4. That's kind of a lot of health you have, sir. Would you mind perhaps taking an airstrike hit for me? So the airstrike is over there. Okay. Let us light 2 more tiles on fire. And, light a tile on fire. Let's see, so the health loss when the Scion dies means that the, Vac here also dies. No, he doesn't die. Never mind. Dead next round, though. Hey, we got a level up on our Swap Mech. Okay, keep in mind that, our Flame Mech does in fact have a single hit point. It is currently the last turn. You are dead to fire. We swap you into the strike zone. We move you somewhere irrelevant and light 2 tiles on fire. We move you somewhere irrelevant and light a tile on fire. We have a reset turn available. How does this look? You are dead to burning. You are dead to airstrike. There are no other enemies. And we are very critically not in the strike zone of the airstrike. Great! Achievement unlocked. Scorched Earth. We really focused on lighting those tiles on fire. Oh yeah, and that promotion. +1 mech move. That was on a Swap Mech, right? Yeah. And I was gonna pull the energy out of move and put it in health, but he's not one of the ones that got energy in move. Let's see, so I'd like to get 2 reactors to get the +2 range on the teleporter. Oh, I forgot to account for the reputation that we'll get from the corporate HQ mission. I'd still rather have reputation than grid power, though. We're doing fine on grid power. Let's see. And let's see, if I sell off the self-destruct button, I'll be able to get 3 reactor. Man, I feel like these weapons don't upgrade that well, besides the Vulcan artillery. I mean, it'll probably be range on the teleporter and health on the Swap Mech, if I can get 3 reactors. Maybe I do want to keep that self-destruct button. Anyway, defend satellite launches, that seems way better than defending a train. Okay, these satellites were the centerpiece to our Race to Space exhibit. They'll prove more useful providing telemetry for our defenses. Telemetry. Okay, 1 enemy is on the ground. I wonder, maybe I stay back so I don't get webbed and can try to move to this tile and then 2, 3. Oh, he only has a move of 3. So he's actually probably going to attack this building. So I can just move to one of these 2 water tiles and swap into the water. You have a move of 5, though. So we'll probably shoot you with the artillery. Yeah? Yeah, I'd rather have this guy dead than blocking a spawn. Boom. And we block the spawn anyway, so we've got one real enemy plus a Scion. Let's see. Okay, so on action 5, the satellite's launching. Guess we just shoot this guy, so we move out of the way. Repair here. Got 2 enemies incoming next turn. Right, I don't have enough range. Oh yeah, and he's dead to fire, so swapping him onto a spawn wouldn't even do anything. Oh, maybe no, I repaired. I should have maybe set this tile on fire instead of repairing. I may need to do better at remembering that things like that are an option. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, move here, set both these tiles on fire, move here, swap this guy onto the spawn, bonk them against each other. This guy's dead to the spawn, this guy's dead to being hit plus fire damage. We'll have 2 enemies to deal with next round. Wait, is the satellite launching? I hope I didn't just like lose my meteor mech. I don't think it is launching. Okay, it's prepping this round. Last turn, do not leave this guy here. If I just move out of the way, he dies in the water. And I can also get the Swap Mech a kill like this. Would I prefer to kill him directly? I don't have a way to do that that doesn't result in the Flame Mech getting the kill. Because if I hit with the Flame Mech first, it deals 0 damage, he's on fire. If I then shoot with the Meteor Mech, it takes 2. It, still has 2 health, it's on fire, it runs into the water. Alternatively, I could shoot with the Meteor Mech first, it would be on fire and at 2 health, and then I hit with the Flame Mech and it takes 2 more, and dies. But Henry Kwan doesn't need the EXP. Let's see. And I already have the achievement for lighting tiles on fire, so no need to count up tiles and decide whether the Flame Mech hits more tiles or anything. Let's see, I still haven't had 5 enemies on fire. I'm kind of surprised by that. Alright, all we gotta do is perfect this last mission, and we've got a perfect island bonus. Okay, destroy the beetle leader, protect the corporate tower. Alright. Does his attack still work through the water? I don't know. I know a normal Vec dies in water, and the attack wouldn't go through to hit the building. But the preview is showing me that he's just going to be in the water and hit the building. Because leaders don't die in water. They only can't start an attack in water. Anyway, I think the play is going to be swap this guy into the water, bring this guy down, hit the leader so that he'll be over here and on fire, and then this guy kills the Hornet. Yeah. I guess I could have thought about the order, but I'm blocking a spawn either way. I did notice that much. I might have wanted my swap mech to be more inward, though, so maybe I should have done the swap later. Except that would have pushed the guy too far away to swap into the water, wouldn't it? Maybe I could have swapped into this water? Anyway, that turn as executed was acceptable. Okay, you're threatening me. You're just gonna run into the water if I move away. You deal 3 damage, huh? I don't have a good way to push you. I guess I could swap him to this square after moving this guy down here and then push him upward. I would like to be dealing more damage to him. Oh, I can push him upward with the Flame Mech. To deal damage and push. Actually, just die? I'm gonna have 3 enemies to deal with next round. That's pretty acceptable, especially because 2 of them will start out on fire. See you later. Alright. Swap the Firefly into the water. Punch this guy downward. Shoot this guy. Perfect. He's gonna die to burning before you can do anything else. Wow, this is like 12 minutes faster than the previous island. I guess I looked at the video timer though after I did my shopping. Alright, yeah, Swap Mech get another kill, I guess. And I'd rather you get the kill than the burning get the kill because of the way EXP is distributed. And we're done with the island. Excellent. Alright, perfect island bonus. Let's see. Mech gains armored, reducing incoming weapon damage by 1. And also has a level up skill of plus 2 HP. Or we could choose the rock launcher. If you're a rock at a chosen target, rock remains as an obstacle. Deals 2 damage, requires 1 power. It's a prime weapon. Huh. I thought for sure that would be a brute weapon, because it's a straight shot. We don't have a brute mech, of course. Anyway, I like unlocking pilots. Am I gonna sell them for rep, or am I gonna replace one of my... Yeah, I think we'll replace this pilot. And now this is suddenly the sturdiest swap mech of all time, especially if I get more health. But I'll probably get reactor and then put it back into move. Alright, so sell this pilot. We've got 9 rep. I really don't need the Sarah nanobots. Mechs heal when they deal a killing blow. That's critical for one of the squads, but they also start with it. Repair drop. Heal all player units, including disabled mechs. 1 use per battle. Interesting. Rock accelerator. Launch a rock artillery style at a tile, pushing adjacent tiles. And I guess the rock crumbles if it hits something. Fire a projectile that applies acid and pushes. It's a science class weapon. That could give us something to do with our swap mech. I wonder if acid cancels out fire, or if something can be acided and on fire. See, this requires power. It deals... If we are hitting enemies with it, it's like strictly worse than our existing artillery weapon. Well, besides that we could then take the power out of the existing artillery weapon and power this up fully and have a 3 damage attack. Except with the burning damage, we already have a 3 damage attack. I don't know, I'm considering the acid projector. But I think it's gotta be 3 reactor cores. I like literally only buy reactor cores, but they're so good. Okay, what do I do with the last one? Backburn? Unless I want to give somebody more health. Health's like literally only been an issue on the Swap Mech though. And there was nothing I could really sell self-destruct to get. I was considering selling it for a grid overcharge. Move here is probably stronger than backburn. I don't position my meteor mech in a way to really take advantage of backburn. See, move or health though? Probably move. With our +2 range on the teleporter and so much base move, we ought to be able to get things done. Anyway, that'll be it for this part. The next part, I'm gonna go Final Island, because I like keeping these to not more than 2 hours per run. See ya!